Hello there, everyone, and welcome to Let's Make a Choir. Another beautiful, bright, crisp day, feeling a little bit more wintry here in Belleville, Ontario. It is great to be here with you. We've had some wonderful sectional rehearsals. You know it. I agree with you. A great night for singing for sure. Monday, we went over the soprano section of our selections we've been working on. Tuesday, we went over the altos, and this afternoon went over the men's parts. If you want a little extra challenge, feel free to sing against one of the other parts as well. We had one of our tenors was singing against the basses and really enjoyed that harmony. I have to say, it's a lot of fun to sing against another part as well, even if it's just by ourselves. So I think it is time for us to get a little warm-up going here. We're going to do a little work on our breathing today. So first and foremost, we're going to sit up nice and tall as you are able. I'm not checking up on you, but hopefully you are doing the same. Hello, everyone. And so we're going to do this little exercise called Count Out Loud. And so this particular exercise, the way we're going to do it, you don't have to do what I'm doing, but if you do feel like doing it, you're welcome to. I like to take 4 sips of air as if I'm maybe sipping a nice cup of tea. So I just go like this. With those 4 sips, you should feel some expansion in your waist area and feeling those muscles working. Once you've taken in those 4 sips of air, we're going to count. So we're going to count to 4, and then we're going to let out what's left over on a shh sound. Then we're going to go to 8, 12, and possibly even 16 for today. At home, through the week, you're more than welcome to go even further as well. So this is the way it goes. I sip air 4 times, I count out loud to 4, and then I shh on what's left over of the breath. You have to kind of go with my breath. So here we go. Let's start with nothing in the tank. And we'll sip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shh. And let's do it again. We're going to sip to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shh. This time to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Next one we're going to go to is 16. So we sip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Shh. Not much left after that. I could probably make it to 20. That might be a good goal to work towards. I might have mentioned this to you before. I was reading in a book about the professional singers, Broadway singers, performing, rock stars, all of these sorts of folks that are singing full-time for their employment. They can hiss for between 30 and 75 seconds. So that is a really slow exhale for sure. All right, let us get singing now. And we're going to start by thinking of something really delicious as we sing Yum Yum. And we're going to slide through the pitches. Yum, 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 yum. I like to think of it as a yum almost. So we really get the jaw nice and long. I'll just give us a 2 count and we'll come in together. 1, 2. Yum, 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 yum. And we'll just head up a semitone. Here we go again. Yum, 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 yum. And we'll do one more. Yum, 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 yum. Next exercise, we'll work into our upper register. As always, for our altos and basses, if any of the notes get to be too high, just drop down an octave. And I don't ever want it to be too taxing on your vocal folds for sure. But if you're feeling like the challenge, let's try our show, and we're going to go up to an E flat to start. I'll just count to 2 again. 1, 2. Show. We'll just do 2 more. 1. Show. And we'll do 1 more. Exercise number 6, the next one that we're going to sing is our tongue flexibility. We're going to sing the word joy like this with like a ventriloquist. Joy, oi, 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 oi. And the tune is a little jumpy. As always, if it's a little too high, just drop down the octave, but we'll start up relatively high up on an E to start off. And again, I'll just count to 2. 1, 2. Joy, oi, 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 oi. Joy, oi, 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 oi. We'll do one more. Joy, oi, 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 oi. Our next exercise, diction. Double, bubble, gum, bubbles, double. Much easier to sing than it is to say. Double, bubble, gum, bubbles, double. Here we go. Double, bubble, gum, bubbles, double. This time lots of consonants. Double, bubble, gum, bubbles, double. This time lots of vowel. Double, bubble, gum, bubbles, double. A lot of them tend to be all vowels. And now let's do it really fast. Double, bubble, gum, bubbles, double. The last exercise we're going to sing, if you know me, you know I love this particular exercise. It is my Zen exercise, super relaxing and very easy to sing. We're going to sing a long O vowel. We're going to hold each one for about 8 slow beats. Then we'll take a breath and we'll move up. We're only going to sing 3 notes, a middle C, a D, and an E, and then we'll come right back down. I suggest singing very softly. So I like to think of it almost like it's like ghostly, almost like a specter singing. So there's our middle C, and we're going to sing it really soft like this. Oh, very gentle and light. All right, here we go. So we'll start with a good breath in, and we'll breathe to 4. Let that breath go. We're going to breathe in again. 2, 3, 4. Let that breath go. Up we go again. Let that one go. Now we're going to head back down, and I suggest closing your eyes for the last 2 notes. Very relaxed. Breathe in. Let that breath go, and we're back to middle C. And that should put us in a good place, ready to sing. Time for us to look at our selections we've been working on over the month of January. But I think before I do that, I have to tell you a couple of really bad jokes, and they just get worse. I mentioned to Garrett, who sings tenor in the choir, a lot of the talk is on retraining for new careers, and I suggested, do you think I would make a good stand-up comedian? I didn't get a reply, so I have a feeling I better not do that, and yet I still have to share them with you. So here are some real eye rollers. Terrible. We got to the restaurant and the receptionist asked if we could wait for half an hour. I said yes, and she gave us each an apron and told us to take the orders on table 8. Tomatoes off to the side, please. All right, here's another one. I worked with weather for 35 years as an air traffic controller at Flight Service. I'm going to write a book about hurricanes and tornadoes. Right now, though, it's just a draft. I'm so sorry that I do this to you, but I have to say when I see them, they make me smile and make me laugh. So I just feel I have to share them. Okay, here we go. We're going to get into A Million Dreams. We're going to start singing the music from the world of The Greatest Showman. As we sing the beautiful words, melody, and harmony, we are reminded that no matter what, we must keep our dreams alive and foster this positive energy. Dreams that are alive are the ones that can still come true. let's sing A Million Dreams together. If there's a solo section, everyone can be the soloist.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to the world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me.
You may be right, you may be wrong. Say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me
A
awake.
million dreams, a million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Oh, such a beautiful contemporary piece for sure. As we sing these selections over the weeks ahead, if you do have a question about any specific section or part, do not hesitate to mention it in the chat and I'll do my very best to answer. If I cannot answer your question immediately, I'll do so at the next rehearsal or prepare a video tutorial as well. Let's Make a Choir members who have shared their email address with me will receive some new music via email attachment to learn over the next week. So February, we're going to look at some new pieces. If you are not receiving the music and you would like to receive it, please let me know. You can message me here at Let's Make a Choir. You can leave a comment. You can send me a private message or an email or phone call or text message. One way or the other, I'd love to get that music to you. I have a feeling you're going to really like the music. At least I like what I've selected for February, so I hope you like it too. Please keep your music we've been singing over the month of January. I assure you we will be singing it again throughout February, March, April, until we are able to sing it together. We're going to keep revisiting these pieces as well. So next up, we're going to sing one of my favorite contemporary ballads from the Twilight movie series composed by Christina Perry, 1,000 Years. And at the opening, it says women only, but it's just fine for everyone to join in that first unison verse together. Here we go, 1,000 Years.
Beats, scents, colors and promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave, I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved
Oh, such a beautiful piece, and for whatever reason, it seems to suit the month of January so well. At least in my mind and heart, it does. Well, let's change things up a bit. Walt Disney's Beauty and the Beast the musical has been inspiring people with its magical tale and stunning music composed by Alan Menken. Let's now sing a number of highlights from this fabulous musical. Again, any solo section, everyone is a soloist.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, bonjour.
There goes the baker with his tray, like always. The same old bread and rolls to sell. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town.
Good morning, Belle. Look, there she goes, that girl is strange, no question. Dazed and distracted, can't you tell?
Never part of any crowd, cause her head's up on some cloud.
No denying she's a funny girl, that Belle. Bonjour,
Good day,
how is your family?
bonjour,
Good day,
how is your wife?
I need.
6 eggs, that's too expensive.
There must be more than this provincial life. Oh, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite part because you'll see. Here's where she meets Prince Charming, but she won't discover that it's him till chapter 3.
There she goes, that girl is strange but special.
A most peculiar mademoiselle.
It's a pity and a sin,
She doesn't quite fit in.
cause she really is a funny girl.
A beauty but a funny girl. She really is a funny girl. That Belle.
How does a moment last forever? How can a story never die? Is it love we must hold on to? Never easy, but we try. Sometimes our happiness is captured. Somehow a time and place stand still. Love lives on inside our hearts and always will. Minutes turn to hours, days to years then gone. But when all else has been forgotten, still our song lives on. How does a moment last forever when our song lives on? Be our guest, be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie a napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious.
Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, this is France, and the dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you be our guest. We are guest, be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest. Our command is your request.
It's been years since we've had anybody here, and we're obsessed with your ears. With your ears. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. While the candlelight's still glowing, let us help you, we'll keep going. Course by course, one by one, till you shout, enough, I'm done. Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. Tonight you'll prop your feet up, but for now let's feed up, be our guest, be our guest, be our guest, please be our guest. I was the one who had it all. I was the master of my fate. I never needed anybody in my life. I learned the truth too late. I'll never shake away the pain. I close my eyes, but she's still there. I let her steal into my melancholy heart. It's more than I can bear. Now I know she'll never leave me, even as she runs away. She will still torment me, call me, hurt me, move me, come what may. Waiting my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, she'll walk right in. And as the long, long nights begin, I'll be home and lie again, waiting here forevermore.
Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared, Beauty and the Beast. Never just the same, just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, ever just as sure as the sun will rise. Tale as old as time,
Tale as old as time,
tune as old as song,
tune as old as song.
bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong.
Certain as the sun,
Certain as the sun,
rising in the east, tale as old as time. Beauty and the Beast, a tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, such a great medley of pieces together. Really cleverly done and just really well written. So much fun to sing for sure. Well, it has been a huge pleasure singing with you. I look forward to joining with you again very soon. Before we sing our closing song, Already Home, I have one quote and one poem that I'd like to share with you that have made a big impact on me this past week in my life, and I hope that they may help you find some inner strength too. So today's quote has a bit of a preface to it, and it's all about singing. So here is the preface to make the quote make sense. Your pinky nail is the approximate size of the vocal folds in your larynx. As you sing, and as we sing our final chorus, notice the vibrations in your neck and larynx. Feel free to even gently touch if you want to feel those vibrations. Those are your vocal folds at work. Consider the things in your life that cannot be seen, but nevertheless produce breathtaking beauty. So here is the quote. To sing like never before, we must appreciate that the smallest things in life often produce the greatest beauty. Humble wings lift the hummingbird. Humble folds lift the singer. Humble singing lifts the soul, all without ever being seen. And as we leave January, which is the door to the new year, I am reminded of a poem written by Leland Jacob entitled January. January opens the box of the year and brings out days that are bright and clear, and brings out days that are cold and gray, and shouts, "Come see what I brought today." Let's sing Already Home.
You think you're lost, but that's not true. You simply lived a dream or two. You've traveled all this way to find you never left your home behind. Home is a place in your heart. Every journey leads you back to where you start. Close your eyes, it's very easy. You'll find that you're already home. We have to finish to begin. We have to lose before we win.
thank you so much again for joining us. I look forward to the next rehearsal. Yours in song, Michael.